Good morning, guys. A great morning to all of those who tuned into the realest thing coming out of Guyana. We're going to have discussions this morning and some serious notes because some people are taking the law, crime, and everything else in this country for jokes. Hi, morning, ma.
Hi, good morning. How are you doing?
All right,
I'll ask you to send in a raise from here.
I'll arrange it. Michael will come today. Paul and Sean is doing a course at Macarp, and we just ain't over we head with work. I'll set it up, ma.
All right, bye-bye.
Cool. Raymond, good morning. Joan, a great morning to you. Davy, morning. Bongo, B-O-N-G-O. Bongo? How your name get a name like Bongo? You sure this is just not your Facebook name? Because you know some people got Facebook name and yeah, you look rum full of by. I look like I did drinking plenty rum. Now behave up now. Yesterday, we been on a savannah trip. And I see as put funny thing as I see as put funny he paid savannah trip. Normally here, me can't make up these things. Let me go and let me show you. Me can't make up these things, partner. Right? Let me show you. Team Mohammed. Now here man, it's my friend, right? Watch it. Put up there. So, hola. Let me show you how the post is, right? This is the post. So this is yesterday we trip, right? You see what mark at the top here? Watch it mark here. It only marks savannah trip. Normally, let me tell you how this thing is going. If I take a deep photo, right? You encapsulate all the things that happen for the day. Well, here, you want to talk yesterday's story. Yes, he got on top eating savannah trip. Right? Me would have put a series of unfortunate events. Imagine. Now when I get his header for a series of unfortunate events, is all before Africanized bees attack the team. Depot running helter-skelter. Now here, me not make up this thing. I want you to have a check. Watch here. Team Mohammed congratulates Jamaica Talwas. Me partner is right. Me partner sit down. He's right. He think portray where you are out there. He experiences. Team Mohammed since the Guyana Amazon Warriors failed. Bam. Story. This story. Right. Plenty right. Even this got more than what happened yesterday. Right? Even this got more. Well, this got less, right? Take it easy. This got watch me by right. No, here now. Here was the header here. Savannah trip. You want to talk the story? But hey, from about 5 o'clock yesterday morning, is all kind. You know what? Tap me here. Me can't mention. Me can't tell you, but me go tell you. If you see he no write nothing, Savannah trip. It could have been listed as trip out, trip in, right? Tripping, yeah. Because I thought I was tripping for a while. When I want to take this, I said Savannah trip. Just so, after all what happened to me yesterday, here I tell you, kid you not. Watch me face. Look like if I did drinking. Like if I drunk and party whole day yesterday. Me drink since Friday. When the sun done me in the savannah. Yeah? And the trial and tribulation I go through. Depot put me for loose. I have 2 screw. I get hungry right away. Depot put me in a one name soldier man for loose and screw. Yeah? It's whole air. I am saying, as put on the page, Savannah trip. I just saying, I would have put a series of unfortunate events. And man like Ifanzi still put a smile out there for y'all. Watch your face. Watch. Me can't make up this thing. Me can't make up this. Yeah. It was a nice scenery, nice sunset, right? Nice thing, yeah. Nice sunrise, and I think sunset would have catch me right there. Yeah. No, I had to tag the story because people gonna start feeling. Watch me face, watch me here. Normally me here that's got a thing. You know what I'm saying? People gonna say this one like he's an alcoholic. He been drinking. Now he come drunk on the program. It's not me. It's woman here. I kid you not. What the buyer called Savannah Tour, Mia says a series of unfortunate events. It starts at 5 o'clock in the morning. It ends till about 4. Now, imagine I list that as a series of unfortunate events. And still, Depot and the crew get attacked by Africanized bees after these unfortunate. Then man call me and say, boss, you understand? Bee nearly kill me. One run into one raptor and lock up. The man said bee run into the raptor window. I knows what happened. I ain't superstitious. But buddy, God, I can't handle 2 days like that in a week. God, I know what you're there. I know what you're doing. I know what we do. You. Derek Compton from Florida. Here now, we going as a rescue team. Right? Here, Derek. Bye. Critic don't go in. You hip and you neck. Here, I kid you not. When I go, I meet Mikey on a dam, Mikey and Derek, right? And I'm like, so, you imagine? You imagine having to walk about 2 miles through swap up to your knee. Let me go. Hey, that man. Hey, that man. Well, normally, you know, I up and front, I come with the tools and stuff, right? Hey, that man. You not got time. You hip gonna give up and you knee are broke out there. Oh, God. Hey, Tony.
Hey, bro, morning.
Morning, talk to me.
Just come on in your program there. The man get bite, if the man go, is there anything happened yesterday?
No, then I get bite here now. After, everything we could go wrong mechanically with we yesterday went wrong. After though, when we pull into friendship with the boats as I gone home, next thing I got me and say, Africanized bees just at that. Nobody gets sting. The whole sky get dark. You know there's thing in a swarm.
Yeah.
So the man start duck and run. But there's just the close of the like you understand, normally Sunday night we go out, we line, we eat, and so everybody can get everybody start praying, God show me the way and let this be an end of the day.
So nobody get really bite?
No, nobody get bite. The bees just come just so out of nowhere and attack.
Oh shit. You know, you have to go on them tour thing, right? Let me tell you, I think attack we and by I think nearly kill we in Morocco, right? Anybody who board. One time, you got this mesh have to sell to. Where it's weird. That if you get attacked, it just cover your whole face and your head. That's something.
By how much thing we go wear, by? How much thing we go wear? No, but yesterday there was, I am telling you. Remember, I want to tell you the details of what happened yesterday, right?
Right.
But me tell you, before we get attacked by Africanized bees, the day they done, it was the worst day ever.
Okay.
You understand? So, you want to know, we the settling area to the take two bite. You understand? At that time of the day, we don't calculate, watch. Oh God, let me take two bite and done. You understand? Cause like this thing ain't got done. People are glad for take bite and just go in the hospital and chill out. A man cover fly, I kid you not, a man cover Florida. He walked 2 miles in the savannah. When I say, Mikey, we buy my, he always full of energy. Hear what he say, and he always trying to set me up. When he done get the experience of walk, he got walk back now, right? For carry back the tools. Hear what he say, Critic, you not come here, by. Right? You not come, you hip got broke out here. Because me get some hip injury and some knee injury we must get from me, they're racing and thing, right?
Right.
Imagine them, man. Feel sorry for me when I say, all right, I can go back. If you're tired, I can go. The man said, no, we can go back again. You understand? So it was so serious.
Well, I see the program, you got talking about Burke. Plus, you got talking about the president showdown by the manga moves.
Somebody got to send the video to me. We talk, bro. Let me get into the serious thing, Burke, yeah. So that's what happened yesterday. And I just talk because I see my face. And Bless says, one day this how me looking so rusty. I had a hard day yesterday and it wasn't drinking. I wasn't drinking. Not me alone. It's not me alone. You understand? Some of them come from Florida, and so I know when they go back and calculating, damn me, I go back there. I don't know why people follow me by. What is wrong with these people? Hello, good morning. Jesus fudging Christ. Hello, good morning. So one of them calling for make play with me. The number is 222-1690. Who number is 222-1690? Yeah, check pon GT&T there and see who number is 222 and make a note. Write it down. I want to set up, we can call the number every hour upon the hour. Just call the number, just so. Says, yeah, let's call people just so. I call you just so. Could you keep up the good work? So I'm telling you about extradition. Right? And the fact that Burke is coming home soon. I'm going back on Friday. Can you try to fit me in? Brother, I set a date for you. You chose cricket. We ain't got no meeting no more like you and Sam going on there. I set a date, take me precious time for meet you. You gonna cricket. You not interested in your own business. You understand? You gone behind losers. Me not gonna meet you again. You understand what happened there? Even if I had the time, I gonna go find the time I gonna pump or something before I spend me time with you. He want meet. He come from America for doing brother business. Multi-million-dollar thing. Me start 1 o'clock this day. Next thing he call me and tell me he go cricket. Not me, boy. Me go use me time more wisely. Me go masturbate or something. Then ask me if we could set back a time. What me look like? What I do, all the laughs and jokes I take very seriously. You understand? People don't know. I laugh and put you in it. Anybody got the president video? So I don't know what is the gentleman's problem, but I have received complaints for him, the president, whining, and that kind of thing. No, I got better things to do. You believe I don't get tense and stressed out and so? Yeah. So I'm going to tell you about Rickford Burke and how he's going to come back home. Now, oh, Jesus Christ, is so long to show the land? Four hours and 47 minutes in the show, boy. Jesus Christ. What you going on? The president come out to party.
Getting on, falling in our head, getting on red man, waiting on his head, tell them say I bad, tell me that I good, but I like it so, cause I put them in the mood. It's all yeah that we waited, oh yeah.
What's going on, man?
Listen, we going on this stage now, oh yeah, oh Lord, it's all night that we, all you take on something. When I say on the stage, we cannot like be on the road. Everybody know. Waiting on the stage. Waiting on it. We are ready, ready, go. Get on the stage.
No. Don't try that. Let the family president. I want to go, hold on. Oh, rewind and come again. It's what I want to try to do there. So, it's where you been by? Oh, yeah, they're running from Africanized bees. Oh, the Saturday night? That was the last night? Well, let me rewind and come again.
Come.
What go on here? God, please help Guyana. Is everybody losing? So I think at this time in my morning program, I'd like to pray for this nation. God, show us the way and guide us. I know things are changing. I know the fuel prices drop. I see us coming together. But if you tell me, is you send this by, I will work with your bidding, Lord. Is you send, let me look at this. This is your doing, God? I am just wondering. I'm asking for guidance, my Lord and Father. I would just like to replay this for you, Father, in heaven, wherever you are, and ask you if you have left this gentleman with us. If you say yes, well, I would leave him to do his thing. What is this? God in heaven, wherever you are, you know this is the President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana. I know we've been through a lot. I know we have been through a lot of rigging. I know we've been through a lot of failed leaders. But Father, I'm just asking you if this is the way out. Let's look. If you send the Bible to do this, let me look. Oh, God! It's waving! Oh, the party broke up! The party broke up. Imagine when the people them see the president, them don't know. Now worry, everything alright in the country, life is a party. What you going? Big bacchanal! Oi! 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 Real and what you going? Now, you got to look at what you have. Leave this up, Nigel. You got to look at what you have. I want you to look at the president, and I want you to reflect on where we are today. Some will say his attitude is unbecoming of a leader. But what is leadership attitude? What is leadership attitude? Who possesses those esteemed qualities or qualities that are suggested to be of some special thing? Who possess those qualities? Granger possessed those qualities, acted highfalutin and separated from a people who needed the love and embrace of a leader, and all they got is a cardboard figure. Does that portray genuine leadership? Who possess genuine leadership at a time that a country needs attention, needs to feel that it belongs? And when I say country, I mean the people of that country needs to feel that they belong. What is good leadership in this time? What is good leadership in the 21st century? After people started feeling alienated for 2 years, where family members didn't want to see each other after they just cough. What is good leadership in a country that constantly one side of the political divide tries to destroy everything that is happening in the country? We're not listening as being built in the country. Everything that is happening in the country. What is good leadership? What do you expect from a young leader, a young father? Do you know, in addition to the president gracing everyone with his presence at any show and any party that goes on, he's also always on the ground. Where is the roads that being done? He's always on the job, getting things done, always willing to meet people and hear their plight. Do you know that? Do you know, as excited as the president is about the show here, is the same way he acts as it relates to the development of this country? Is the same enthusiasm he has when he discusses plans for moving forward of this country? So I ask you, what is modern leadership? And what do you expect from a president? Is the president attitude unbecoming, or is he the ideal president for Guyana? It's up to you. I'm telling you what I'm seeing, what I'm looking at. Nigel Skinny Bang was there? No, Mikhail Rodriguez, better known as the Guyanese Critic, will never entertain, facilitate, or even pay mind to Skinny Bang. I'm not running for president, though. I'm not a politician. The president expresses a level of leadership never seen before in this country. And its theme is of its time. It's unique. Yeah, bro.
Good morning, brother.
Talk to me.
We got this carry giveaway for the racing, but I want to help him for push it a bit now.
I'll give you a call back in a couple of minutes.
Go ahead, Steve.
So we got car giving away for the races. Let's telling you. No, I would not in any way, shape, or form facilitate. That's just my thought process. Fortunately, the president doesn't think like the critic. The president thinks like the president for all Guyanese. You know, Skinny Bang got fans. You know, Skinny Bang brings happiness to lots of Guyanese. Hence, he brings Skinny Bang. Hence, he graced the stage with his presence to let all Guyanese know he's a president for them. Zaire Shah, your story too long. Talk about Burke. Black or no black? Yeah, just tell me. This is not much worthy of black, but remember, I like black somebody every morning. No, the promoters bring Skinny Bang, but I'm saying if I wouldn't have gone on that stage, I wouldn't have done wrong there. I don't want to wrong nobody to the likeness of Skinny Bang. That's my thought process. Mikhail Rodriguez, better known as the Guyanese Critic. The president has looked past personal. I would want to think the president ain't gonna be promoting a Skinny Bang. But Skinny Bang is there. Skinny Bang serves a purpose. Right? So one has to look at that and look at leadership. I am saying, and I'm willing to accept, I do not possess those mature qualities. The president continue to express a level of maturity, drive, patriotism for this country second to none. As a result of the environment and the support that the president has, he will go down in history as the best president that Guyana has ever seen. Now, not to get to the president's head, you gotta stay focused. Because as much as we party at times, life is not a party. And I want him to keep with that same enthusiasm, as I know he does. But I want him to keep with that enthusiasm. Do not sway on his drive to bring Guyanese out of poverty, to develop our country at least as a middle-class country. Watch out. With your man security. Woo! I can't make up these things. I can't make up these things. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Critic. No, this is a president that Guyana has been asking for decades. A president who can move with his people. A president who can unite his people. I would leave where I'm from any day to vote for this man. PNC ain't got shit on this man.
No,
PNU
my
got
brother,
shit on this man.
help me out here. Before we can give credence to what you're saying, give me a little background. You don't have to call your name, but give me a little background about yourself and why are you convinced so much about the president?
If you look at for years gone by, all right, whether it's Desmond Hyde, Farms Bonham, you know, we have been split apart for too many years. If we have a president, a young president that's willing to bring us together, and if we are willing to follow him and lead him, give him that support.
Let me break it down for you. I've seen, and I'm looking across this country and see the president garner support from a cross-section of Guyanese who never paid attention to the PPP before, but they're paying attention not to the PPP, but the president. So I ask you straight questions. What is your ethnicity?
I'm Negro.
Have you ever voted for the PNC?
Never have.
Have you ever voted for the PPP?
Never have, because simply I felt that they weren't doing the things that I wanted to see done.
Both parties.
Now I see both parties. Now I see a young president who he walking among the engineers, he's looking for the roads, drainage, development for Guyana. And he's not only walking development, he's coming out among his people, and that's the way you know your star, you know your people. Shake their hands, hug them up, all right? Give them a chance to meet the future. I think he's the future.
My brother,
he is the future.
Many times I get very emotional when I say this because by nature, I am a person that shreds everything apart before I commit to it. And there are many times I have worries about the president. Let me tell you how and why. I have never experienced anything like this when it comes from political leadership. So I've never experienced this, and maybe because of two reasons. I would want to think President Jagan would have possessed certain qualities that would have drawn people in, and President Burnham would have possessed those qualities, real leadership qualities, right? But when I look at our present president, I ask myself, is this for real? Is it likely? Are we on the right path as it results to this president just really loving and caring for his people and being engrossed in what is happening in this country? And sometimes the question comes because it is so evident, I can't believe it. I'm not even trusting my own eyes. Now bear in mind, this is a man that I speak to. And I'm telling you this publicly. I sit down in my mind and say, this is real? The president? This is the president? This Bano? You understand? I express things sometimes about people. And the president would say, Critic, let it go. Don't have a heavy heart on that. You know? So I'm asking myself, is it for real? And I constantly question this. And then the man comes every time and surprises us. Right? So I'm saying, this can't, because now there's nobody that could come and say, the president, what happened to Nigel? The president is planning something, or he has a double image. Look at the president's demeanor when he reached out to the opposition leader and was literally torn down. Always cool, collective, loving and caring. And I'm looking and I'm thinking, the country is in the right hands. All I'm worried about is if the president is on the right track and will he continue on this track, because we're all human. We're all susceptible to be making mistakes. You understand?
All I'm saying, right, is that the youth of Guyana and the people of Guyana come together, give him a chance. You understand me? We have been misled
My brother,
by the PPP,
he has been.
PNC, and the other parties. Let's give him a chance.
He is, buddy, he got all the chances he want. My thing is, we have to look at time and we have to nonetheless hold the government accountable. It's not about showmanship alone.
That's correct.
We have to look at the end of 5 years how the love that this president shows for this country has ended up benefiting the people. I can tell you,
Yep.
this is somebody I talk to. I could tell you personally that this is somebody that only expresses love for the people of this country and gratitude to be in servitude to the people of this country. That's all I get, right? But me, the critic, it's not me job because I'm amazed at what the guy does. I'm looking at it, but I'm still then I'm thinking, for real, this is the time that we get real, genuine leadership. You understand? And as I continue to ask the question, the president continues to prove the naysayers of this country wrong. You understand?
I understand, yeah. This is the time, man. This is the time. We need a revolution.
Somebody says they're thinking he's going to get better as he gets older. I hope so. Because we have 8 more years of this president and we need change in Guyana. And I'm seeing this president, President Ali, being the one to bring that change. Nonetheless, we still got to make sure we get a good opposition. We still got to make sure governments are accountable. We still got to make sure civil servants are accountable. We still got to make sure we eradicate corruption from the Guyana police force, the judicial system, and organs that are going to bring right by all Guyanese.
Yeah, but I'll tell you something, yeah? He got a lot of support. A lot of people outside like me are supporting him.
I hear you, brother.
Election time come, a lot of people will go home to vote.
I hear you, and I hope that the president is hearing you. We talk.
Have a good day, man.
So let me get straight into what is supposed to be center of our discussion. Rickford Burke recently was exposed as being part of a conspiracy to extort money, an extortion conspiracy to extort money from a local businessman. Evidence, all the evidence exists. Evidence exists. It's public information, and there's even more recordings, WhatsApp messages between Rickford Burke and the businessman. And I can tell you, I've spoken to officials. I've spoken to one official who has said Marcus Bisram was extradited to Guyana on less circumstantial evidence than there exists for Rickford Burke. And I'm going to tell you what's the game plan and how the opposition is going to play this. Because the opposition has thrown their support. The AFC and the PNC have seemed to throw their support behind Rickford Burke, a man who has now been exposed publicly as an extortionist. The game is to play the black cry. So they support Rickford Burke and engrossed him engross him in the opposition. So there's just a real support of the opposition. So when you extradite Rickford Burke, you say, no, you're extraditing Rickford Burke, they're saying it's an attack on the PNC, the opposition. It's nothing new. They have people in the PNC that should be in jail as a result of their support of criminals in the dark days that led to the murder and slaughter of innocent Guyanese. Yes, there are people in the PNC that should be in jail. Stories need to be told. And there's still people alive who could tell those stories of the horrors of what the PNC has done to this country or its members, since not all are bad. So, I am putting this to you today. And if I put something out there, something is coming. Like when I spoke about Rickford Burke's involvement and he became wanted. So I'm putting it to you. Marcus Bisram, the precedence has already been set for extradition to Guyana. Marcus Bisram, who was accused of murdering someone or being the mastermind, thanks for the correction, Nigel, or being the mastermind of the murder of someone. He was accused of that. He was extradited to Guyana. He fought. Marcus Bisram, by the way, is an American billionaire. Has assets to the tune of billions of dollars. An American citizen. Billionaire citizen. Who the American government, after reviewing evidence presented to them, was willing to extradite. Now I am saying to you, there's more compelling evidence that Rickford Burke played a role in extorting money or attempting to extort money out of a local businessman. And there are many other instances now showing up where people are making and giving statements of experiencing same. So the process of extradition is being looked at, and Rickford Burke will highly likely be coming home soon, not at his own free will, but as a result of being extradited. So he goes around, continues to post stories on GNN, GCID, Guyana Democratic Caribbean, something, trying to give these things importance. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. So, Mr. Ricky will be back soon.
Yes. The process to put evidence together to have him extradited to Guyana has already begun.
Oh my.
And I can tell you from one of the many interviews that I've had with people who played a role, even one individual who went to bring back Bisram here, people who played a role in bringing back Marcus Bisram. There's more compelling evidence because Marcus Bisram was eyed or listed as the conspirator to the murder of the young man in Berbice after witnesses give statement. This is, people say, Rickford Burke is clear as day. Evidence, video evidence, messaging evidence exists that he is a co-conspirator in an attempt to extort money from businessmen in Guyana. So there's more compelling evidence. Now, the precedent has already been set. Like we said, how it could happen? Well, Marcus Bisram, who America had a lot more to hold on to, since he has billions of dollars of assets in America, billions of dollars of assets in America, they extradited him, they let he go. You understand? Well, Aziz is saying Marcus Bisram was innocent.
He come back
So again, when he took out pictures and suggested that the NYPD was outside his house to protect him, and I told him that is most likely they were out there to make sure that that was his home. Because right now, the man hiding, you know, if he is who he says he is, Rickford Burke, there are, I must tell you, sir, there are summonses waiting to be delivered to you. Settle down one place and let the them deliver the summons to you. There are lawsuits waiting to be delivered to you. The people can't find any answer now. You always dodging and bobbing weaving. You catch in the church, you take out two pictures, you duck out. You understand? Yeah. Right?
But even before, since Wickford Borg started to be on social media, frequent social media, I realized that he's just a wannabe what he's not. You know, yes, some people like to over project themselves. Well, is ideally Wickford Borg.
We have a lot of them in Guyana, right? We have a lot of them on social media in Guyana. Here where my concern comes in is how his actions and utterances affect Guyanese. Because he projects himself.
You can see it is evident that nobody seems to be enchanted or more so captivated
By him. No, nobody is. But the opposition nonetheless is going to play the game. So what they're going to do, they're going to latch on to him. That's the game they're playing. They're going to latch on to him. Because that's what they do. They support, if you see anything with major criminality, nobody noticed the correlation between crime, the rise in crime when the PNC is not in government compared to when they're in government. Nobody noticed the correlation. It's as a result of good stewardship. Right now, bro, right now, the only reason we're ahead of the game, do you know there's a serious decline in crime? It is because of the good stewardship of the new commissioner of police.
Exactly.
And the hands-off approach of this government. The good leadership of this government. You understand? Why you believe they want the commissioner? Why you believe people like Rickford Burke also attack this commissioner? They don't know. When they had, man, listen to me. Their former commissioner, when he was commissioner under the PPP, crime was rampant. He and all been in the thing. He was heard in a telephone call. A commissioner of police with the attorney general at the time was stared away. Then the book. And then the next commissioner write a book about it. And nobody can talk about it. These banners just create the crime when they're in power. Now, how it used to work? Because the police force was predominantly PNC. So how it used to work, although they're out of power, right? And the PPP has the same methodology, and people don't know. The PPP, when they're not in power, they manipulate the economy. So the PNC never get it right. Right? The PNC, when they're not in power, they manipulate the Guyana police force and crime, the criminals. So the PPP always up on their back foot. So now you got a commissioner who in their under, he eradicated crime. He ain't got no time. Yes, sir? And crime has been on the decline. Right away. That is why you see the jump all. We want this man. This man do this. Because the man ain't gonna stand up for no stupidness. You have, it is a matter of fact, Winston Felix was heard on a telephone call with the Attorney General of the time under PPP government planning
I was now about to mention
to play a blind eye. Hear the man? Planning to play a blind eye to criminal activity, moving police around to allow criminals to function properly. That man, after that phone call, that man went on to be the Minister of Citizenship in this country.
Okay, sir. I know about to mention that to you. But you could remember in 1990, in 2000 or 99, I think it was 2000, when they dropped Blackie Landon Carson with the PNC flag.
At the Square of the Revolution?
Exactly.
Yes, my brother. I remember everything.
Well, I was at my uncle's place in Bagoston when they had a big shootout. It started like 1:30 in the morning and it ended like about 8:30.
When they had the shootout at Eccles.
Right, there's I'm telling you.
Just to go in Eccles with the traffic like that?
Aye.
Roger that.
Good. Right, because my uncle used to open the cocaine Bagoston, man. It's before the bill, well, little after the start of the fishery. But they got in Bagoston there. But, I must say, the event thus far was a success. What do you think?
Which event?
I'm talking about the recent carnival event.
My brother,
Was a success.
my brother, I don't know about the business aspect of it. I don't know if everybody made the money they met out to make. What I can tell you, I saw Guyanese in their numbers, loving, supporting each other. Now, I went to Cricket and saw people support the Amazon warriors. I don't have my opinion. Now, after all the vibes, newsroom catch me in a nice mood and I say, I and I to supporting it. When they lose, well, me not like losing. Me cost them, well, I didn't cost them days before, right? Partner. Indian, black, Amerindian, Portuguese, Chinese, the Douglas, too much of them went back after losing, cool off a day, we cuss out one another, we make laugh at one another, and then we overwhelmingly supported the Jamaican Talwards. I was like, partner, the only problem we got in this country is not between one another. It's the parasites like the opposition. Like Rickford Burke. Like Bench Cup. Like Norton. This is the only, but I watch, I say, yo, watch the love and care and affection we got for one another. No, me walking through the crowd. You don't want to know how them Indian people cause me. Critic, when the night with the war, when the warriors say, it's you, Mac. They're trying to find somebody to blame. I get cussed. The whole night coming out while I walking, coming out, everybody cussing me. All them Indian people cussing me. Right? Them black people watching me and thinking in the mind is good for you. It's good for you. They ain't cuss me. But them Indian people cuss me, high rank to high right cuss me. Right? You know, next thing, me watching this stand, some of them gonna cuss me. Them was Amazon warrior fan, they become Jamaican Talwards fan. I says, what going on here? The president of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, who has put so much into wanting to see Guyana win, went on to congratulate the Jamaican Talwards, showing a level of maturity second to none. Who is me, partner? If that is the will of the people, who is me to express different?
On stage and everybody just in the chat.
Partner, this video that you seen here now, this video that you seen here with the president on the stage with Marsha Montana, that is after Amazon Warriors win, Jamaican Amazon Warriors lose, Jamaican Talwards win, we rest a day, and then, what you going on here? Huh? The man become a bacchanalist.
I wasn't at the event, but I was home looking at the event on social media, and it was amazing.
My brother, it is unfortunate that you weren't there. Now, here what I tell you. When I was there, I went there, yeah, I remember the video when I cussed the Amazon, I said, if I bet your life and I got dead. And I meant it. And I believed it, and it is a matter of fact today. But when I was there, I did an interview with Newsroom. You sent me the interview? So I did an interview with Newsroom. And let me play the interview as to what I said. And then I will go back to show you what caused me to say this. This is my interview with Newsroom. Also send the video to me when I am. When me cuss them out. So this is...
I can say I wasn't optimistic about... I'm not a big cricket fan. This has convinced me that cricket is something that I should pay more interest in. And I wasn't optimistic about the Warriors, but they have performed exceptionally well. And I think this is something that has brought us all together. Right? Guyanese in, nobody watching face, size, race, nothing now. Everybody just having a good time. So I think cricket, yes. It's been very interesting and it's something... Every time, I'm going to be a big cricket fan now.
Yeah, how you play?
Now, it would be unbecoming of anyone to be there feeling this vibes, and I come, it's like Narton, come with the negativity. I am there. I assess these people, realize what's the situation, look at the vibes, feel the love, feel the energy, and that is all that I was expressing. Right? Although, just before, you say you send the thing to me? Where? Oh shit, this is the video? This is why I said about them the week before.
If you bet your life for the Amazon wars, you will die!
So imagine me saying that the week before I said what just said it. The positivity, but you can't be in the same environment with positivity and trying to inject, and this is inject, because the injection would be small to what is being projected there. There was so much energy in the National Stadium. There was so much effort into making this a reality. Now imagine me with my negativity. Everybody jumping up and they're gonna lose, they're gonna lose. Amazon Warriors was winning at the time that I expressed this confidence and said, I ain't say Amazon, I said cricket. I'm going to be a big cricket fan because I like the vibes. I see it's something to bring people together. It would be unfair for me coming here and saying I want to bring Guyanese together because I never like cricket. I never like cricket. And I'm seeing now, wow, this could be a method of bringing us together. Let me support this thing.
I don't know if you would have done some reading after South Africa finally became democratic in 1994 when Nelson Mandela became the president.
I would want to think football brought them together.
Not football, the other thing, the baseball or hockey, the Springboks. You never read about them, man?
No.
Okay.
I will know though since you brought it up.
Rugby. Yes, the Rugby World Cup were held in South Africa after South Africa became a democratic state in 1994. And let's look at the game. They have it downloaded on YouTube. They actually made a movie off of it.
No, you should just show me they got a movie over there. I'll look at it. Hey.
Right? And my brother, Guyana, is on the verge of progress. And this is all we know. And this is how we will grow for the next time indefinite, I would say.
I hear you, my brother, and I'm...
People, I remember the days when you could count the number of homes at PV in this country, when you count the number of yards at Port of the Water. I remember when most of them bridges on the East Coast on the public road were wooden bridges. I remember when the cane field, where the stadium at right now were cane fields from there straight to Diamond. And look at where we at now. And they have people with myopic minds just stuck in the past. They're like my brother. Soon time, you flying over Georgetown from a commercial airline and you get in a nice panoramic view looking like Miami. You know what, tell your bedroom just now you're going to be in Miami and you could book a flight to the counters there going to let them, trying to lend them, just like what you could do in Great Britain, which is the same size again, you know. If you understand what I mean.
I hear you, my brother.
Trust me, you will live and see it far again more life to the life you already have. You take what I tell you. Have a blessed day.
Safe, my brother. And on that positive note, I think we should set our Monday morning. Let's set aside the fact that Burke is coming back. He will be extradited when the time comes. But on that positive note, let's all use that positivity to take us into our new week. I want to thank you all for tuning in, whether you are a supporter of mine. Yeah, brother. I want to thank you all for tuning in to the realest thing coming out of Guyana. And you could always expect. I want to congratulate the president on doing an amazing job in bringing Guyanese together through cricket and cricket carnival. And I want to beseech him to keep doing that job and keep making Guyanese proud in terms of we must be able to see on a yearly basis Guyanese moving out from under the poverty line or on the poverty line into a middle class, owning a home, owning a car, and being able to build a family and affording the opportunities that are so much deserving. Thank you once again.